welcome back everyone to DIY December Day 10, my series where I show you all of my DIY tips and tricks in a budget-friendly way. For all my Cricut friends out there that really love their thin fonts but are having trouble getting their Cricut to cut them, stay tuned for a tutorial because I'm going to give you guys a little tip. Chances are you've probably dealt with the top example before. You've gone to weed your font, it keeps breaking on you, things just keep peeling up, it's extra thin and it's looking like crap. So in order to avoid this and make it look like the second and third example without having to change our Cricut settings, let's go into Design Space. So really quickly here, I'm going to go ahead and create my text layer and add in the word drink. So I'm going to pick the font Amalfi Coast. It is one of the thinner ones and I just want to show you guys exactly how I attack this. Make sure you have this text layer selected and then go up to the top where it says offset. You can see as soon as we open it, it gives you this outline around our font. Now obviously right now it is too big for what I want. All we're looking to do with this is give it a little bit of cushion room so when it goes to cut, it's still keeping the quality of the font. Just so you guys can see this a little clearer, I'm zooming in so you could see how close to the font I am. And once you hit apply, it will generate a new layer and then you could just pull it off the original. Now to be completely transparent with you guys, I like to go even a little bit more thinner if I can. So going back to our original text layer, I'm going to select it and then go back to offset. Now I'm going to try to bring mine down to 0.015. Then I'm going to hit apply and pull that off the original. And I'm absolutely loving how that one looks, but just for the example purpose, I'm going to cut all three of these. Now, since the whole point of this tutorial was to show you guys how to do this with smaller fonts, I am just scaling these down so you can see what happens. Here I am prepping my setup screen and then loading into my Cricut. I'm obviously using some scrap vinyl just to show you guys. As I'm letting my Cricut do its thing, I obviously noticed that the thinner one is not doing that great of a job. As you can see on that top one, the very thin parts are kind of coming up and that's exactly what you don't want. It's going to make it extremely hard to weed and it is a pain in the butt. So next time you go to use a thin font, make sure you play with your offset tool and hopefully this works out for you. As always, make sure you're following along for more money saving inspo and tutorials.